guys! So today I'm going to show you our Aerogardens, our indoor gardens. Let's come take a look. Here we have our cherry tomatoes growing. You can see this one's nice and ready. There's a bunch down here. These ones are different cherry tomatoes.
These cherry tomatoes at the bottom are heirloom tomatoes. They're super juicy. Did you know that pretty much all tomato varieties are red, although other colors are possible including green, yellow, orange, pink, black, brown, white, and purple. Wow, that's a lot.
This here is called a pollinator. So because the plants aren't outside, they're inside, we gotta use this to help pollinate the flowers. So you just press this button down like this, and you go up to the flower, and you just lightly touch it. It's almost like a little bee or a little bug pollinating the flowers. You see little puffs coming off the flowers, and that means that it's pollinated. This is a reservoir. This is where the water pours in. It goes through this tube here and up into the plants. That's where the water goes. Now we're just gonna fill our reservoir with water, because this one was empty, so the plants have been drinking a lot. Tomatoes tend to drink a lot of water. So now that we filled up our reservoir, we're gonna pour it in, and it just kind of stays like that, and the water just goes into the plant when it needs it. So now that we've put the water in, this little tube here, it has like a thing that you press, and it's to help get rid of all of the air. You want all the water to go into the tank for our cherry tomatoes. So you pump it until all the air is out, and the water just starts to flow. So these here are the lights that help our plants to grow. But what's really cool about this bigger machine is that it has a touch pad here, and you hold it down and the lights go up, which is really cool. And then you have more space to harvest. So as you can see, these ones that are green are not finished yet. But these nice big red ones are ready for harvest. And you can also see this is where it was a little bit of a flower. That's where it was before. See? It was this and it turned into this. So it just has that little stem at the bottom there, and you can pick it off.
Because the tomato has seeds and grows from a flowering plant, botanically it is classified as a fruit and not a vegetable. Tomatoes are eaten in many different ways, like a raw fruit, as an ingredient in many dishes, sauces, salsas, salads, processed into ketchup or tomato soup. Aerogardens are very useful because it's all grown indoors, so we get to have our cherry tomatoes all year round.
And here we've harvested all of the tomatoes that were ready. So here we've been growing pepperoncinis. So they are basically hot peppers. So that's what they look like.
Like most peppers, the fruit is green or yellowish green when they're young and ripens to a red color. Pepperoncini is a lot closer to a bell pepper than a jalapeno in terms of its spiciness. Pickled pepperoncini are common in many meals, including some American favorites like pizza, salads, sub sandwiches, and Italian antipasto.
So this here we have our lettuce and our green onion. As you can see, this piece of lettuce has lived its life. So we're gonna actually take this out so you can actually see the roots. Woo! So this is what it looks like underneath. So it's still healthy, but it's lived its life. We've had a lot of lettuce from it, which I know Mika really likes, so yeah. So this is what the potting system looks like. And it comes with plant food. And what's really cool is that our Aerogardens, since they have a touch screen, they actually tell us when the plants need food and when they need water. So it's really great that we get to know this stuff. So now we're going to plant this. We're just going to put it right in here, like that. And then for these ones here, if we don't want to plant anything, we put a little golf ball on top so that there's no light that goes through it, because otherwise you'll get algae.
This is a plastic cap that assists the plant in its germination phase by helping the plant reach its proper humidity.
So we're going to be planting romaine lettuce. So we're going to put it here so it's spaced out. So we're going to have 4 different types of lettuces. And then we'll just stick this right on top. So we actually bought this. This is green onion. We bought this from the grocery store. And we used it, and then we kept the bottom piece and we just stuck it in. And it's been growing, as you can see. It's really beautiful. We just trim it and then we eat it.
This is the plant food that all of our plants require because the plants deplete the nutrients and water over time. The plant food is a nutrient substitute because there is no soil in Aerogardens. Schools often say that plants need sun, water, and soil, when really, plants only need water, sun, and some sort of nutrients. Even the nutrients in the soil is lost over time, which is why you would need to change the soil for the plant to stay healthy. Here I am putting the plant food from the syringe into our Aerogardens for our plants.
So the Aerogardens make a lot of mess. So once you're done harvesting and putting food in it, oftentimes you'll find dead leaves. So you gotta sweep those away so they don't go all over your house.